Rob Tucker, that's all I know.
Did he bring you back in his car?
What?
Well, if his car's parked outside, we can ID him from that.
No, we got a cab.
We're going to have to do this at the station, on tape. Are you up to that, Vicky?
Yes, sir. I'll just go and get dressed. Polly, can I use your room?
Well, you'll have to, won't you?
Oh, don't touch anything you wore last night, because forensics might need it.
Yeah, I know the forms, though.
OK, right, well, I'll ring area, and you can drive down with Monroe, yeah? Go.
I'll drive myself, thank you.
No, you won't, because you still might have alcohol in your system from last night.
But I'll need my car later.
All right, well, Danny can drive you. You'll have plenty of time to sober up at the neck.
Well, what's the state of play, sir?
Pretty clear suicide by the looks of it. The bloke took an electric toaster for a bath. Officially, though, it's a suspicious death.
How's Vicky?
I've seen her in better form. Did he say anything to make you think he was depressed?
No, not that I can remember, sir.
Just think back. Did he make some passing comment at the time you thought was trivial?
No, nothing.
So what do you remember about this character?
He was quiet, you know, not pushy. You'd have expected him to be more outgoing somehow.
Why?
Good-looking men are usually full of themselves, aren't they?
He didn't approach you then?
No. I saw him drinking on his own. Polly and the others were messing around, ringing people at tables, having a laugh, you know. I like the look of him. So I went over, and it went from there.
I want you to give me details of everything that happened immediately prior to his death.
Sir.
Okay. Were you in the bath together?
No. We were in the bedroom.
And then what happened?
June, my only daughter's in court today, charged with intent to supply Class A drugs. Vicky's not on my list of priorities at the moment.
Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. I'm sure Amy will be all right. They'll take into account the mitigating circumstances.
You reckon?
I don't even know what you're doing in here.
I'd only be kicking my heels at home. I'll just do a couple of hours.
You're not telling me that the beer is that bad in bed that you'd want to top yourself? I want second thoughts.
Dream on.
Yeah, but I wonder how she's feeling. I mean, it's got to be pretty weird waking up with a dead body in the bath.
What do you say? Weird.
I'm just saying.
I don't care how she's feeling. That woman's off the wall. They're probably playing sex games.
Yeah, it's gossip.
Right, let's have some quiet.
I take it from the noise you've all heard about Vicky's situation. Let's hope you've got the gallows humour out of your systems. I want minimum fuss, please. There's plenty to do. Apparently, there's still a problem in identifying the suicide victim. So Jim and Sam, you'll be on that as required by CID, OK?
Sarge.
As for the rest of you, normal duties. Yeah, I know. It's boring, isn't it?
So you're saying that you didn't actually have sex?
Is this going to go on much longer, sir?
Well, if you're stupid enough to go to bed with a complete stranger, Vicky...
No, I didn't have sex with him. I suppose he was... He'd had too much to drink and he couldn't perform.
Did that bother him?
A bit, yeah.
Then what happened?
We all went a bit quiet. And... I hoped he'd relax and it'd be all right eventually.
So you just left it like that, did you? Didn't say anything else?
I suppose I did, but it was nothing heavy. I mean, I guess I thought maybe in the morning, you know, I was very tired and drunk. I didn't really care. I just wanted to go to sleep.
Yeah. Well, we've all been there.
I'm going to grab a coffee. Do you want one?
No, thank you.
Is it right what I hear? You pulled a bit of a stiff last night.
Yeah, very similar to a Jake, that does.
Vicky, here's your copy of the tape. Perhaps you should go home and get some sleep, eh?
Yeah, I I will, sir, thank you.
So come on then. Fill us in. What happened? Oh, I get it. Mess with Vicky Hagen and your toast, eh?
Going straight back there.
You've got to be joking. I'm going to have to go and stay at my mum's for a few days.
I'm so sorry, Polly. I couldn't have guessed this would happen.
Yeah.
I just can't get my head round it. It doesn't seem real. Why did he pick me?
Come off it. You picked him. You made all the moves.
Polly, it was a singles bar. We were all checking people out.
Yeah, but the rest of us went there for a bit of fun. I mean, you deserted us. You were on a mission as usual.
Well, maybe I was looking for somebody else to screw up. That's what I'm good at, isn't it?
I'm never going to be able to go back to my flat now because of you. I'm going to have to find somewhere else to live.
Hi. Vicky Hagen, Sunhill Police.
Adrian, Thorpe, bar manager.
I was in here last night. Do you remember me? I was sitting over there with a group of girls, and then I met this guy.
That's what people come here for.
He was about 30, 5'10", had short dark hair. Was
Yeah, sligging bitters down his neck like they're an endangered species, yeah. I remember him. Miserable as sin. You dropped that. Is that what you're here for?
Yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you. Yeah, this is his Rob Tucker.
You know, the people that come in here are usually on and up, you know? I mean, who are you gonna pull with a face like a bag of spanners? Well, normally.
Did he say anything about himself to you?
Nah, it's like talking to a chair.
Did he talk to other people, you know, before me?
Not that I know of. You know, he just came in and started hitting the beer.
Right. Thank you, Adrian. I'll get this back to him.
So he didn't tell you anything about himself?
No. Your woman from CID was asking the same thing. Hagen?
Vicky Hagen.
That's it, Vicky Hagen. I couldn't tell her any more than I'm telling you. So, why all the interest in him?
Oh, he's just got himself into a bit of trouble, that's all. Thanks, mate.
Vicky. Here you go, Danny. CCTV tapes.
Those from the club?
No, premises nearby, and there's more to come, mate.
Yeah, thanks.
Dear Mr. Seaton, the following names have been presented to us by temporary employment agencies, all of which have been ascribed to your national insurance number. Are you also known as Robert Carby, Robert Tucker and Robert Gray? Please contact this office. The matter is an emergency.
A real mystery man, whoever he was. Well, he didn't amount to much, did he?
No. I didn't help him any either.
Give over.
No, I could have been nicer to him. He was obviously having some problems. And I wasn't very sympathetic. Hello? Rob who? Who is this? Hello? Hello?
Shouldn't you be at home?
Sir, I was. But get this, a woman rang asking for Rob. Well, the only way she could have got the number is if Rob rang her from the flat last night when I was asleep.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Did you get her name?
No, she hung up and she withheld the number, but I'm going to get it from the phone company.
Look, I don't want to sound negative, Vicky, but if forensics come back with no evidence of misadventure, does it matter who he rang?
We want to know why he did it, don't we, sir?
Yeah, I suppose so. Well, go on, then. Pass it on to Demi. Go.
Now, Vicky, we've ID'd our man. Jim struck lucky and traced his flat. His real name was Robert Seaton, not Tucker. 31-year-old bachelor, next of kin his mum. And there's a bit more you should know.
What?
Well, you had a narrow escape last night. He's just served 18 months in Longmarsh. He was a convicted rapist.
Hey, just a minute. Excuse me. What's going on here?
Nothing's going on. We're all right.
What's happened to you, love?
Nothing. She had a bit of a fall, that's all.
Oh, what's she fall into? A fist?
She's okay. Look, we live here. I'll get a doctor out.
Yeah, would you back off, please, sir? Thank you. What's your name, love?
Yvonne Worth.
Yeah, I wasn't talking to you. What's your name, love?
Yvonne Worth.
Who's this man?
He's my husband.
And what's your name, please, sir?
Paul Worth. Let's get you looked at by a
Yeah,
doctor.
back off, please. What's happening, Jim? Not quite sure yet. Now, did he hit you, love?
Don't be ridiculous.
I told you to be quiet. It's all right, love. Look, do you want to tell us what happened here? It's okay. There's no need to be scared. Did he hit you?
Wait, don't start putting words into him.
Back off!
Stop it!
I'm arresting you for assault with a police officer. Stay still! You don't have to say anything.
It's all right, love,
You
okay?
may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned,
Tell me what
something which you later rely on in court.
Did that idiot hit you?
Giving evidence. Do you understand?
No.
Turn over.
No, I've been mugged.
Give this arm.
Vicky? Did you know we've got Mrs. Seaton, Rob's mum?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. She's in with the DCI. She's in a bit of a state. I'd steer clear if I was you.
You better come in. Mrs. Seaton, this is P.C. Hagen. She was the officer present when your son died.
I'm so sorry about your son, Mrs. Seaton.
Couldn't you have stopped him? Couldn't you have done something?
I was asleep. I didn't know what he was doing.
Oh, it's funny, isn't it? The police check Robert's every move after his release. But the minute he tries to hurt himself, you turn your back.
We're doing everything in our power to find out what happened, Mrs. Seaton.
Are you? Do you know what happened when he went into prison? His father had a heart attack, and it killed him. So who is there for me now? You tell me that.
Sir, can I take Mrs. Seaton somewhere private?
Yeah, go ahead. Mrs. Seaton?
Lucky nothing was broken. Lucky your husband showed up to scare him off. Scary bloke, your husband, isn't he?
He gets upset. He's very protective of me.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to tell me?
Nope. Nothing.
You can't describe these men, I suppose. The muggers.
Not really. They just ran at me.
What did they take?
Sorry?
What did they mug you for? Were you carrying a bag?
No, I wasn't carrying anything. Don't know why they did it.
with some mates, having a few drinks. You know, it was a girls' night out.
But you wound up with Robert. What, did he ask you to dance or something?
No. I was a bit down, and he looked nice. So I just went over.
So you're not slow at coming forward? Still, you'd be safe with Robert. I mean, he couldn't hurt anybody. Do you think he could?
He didn't come across as if he could, no. He certainly wouldn't have any problems meeting women.
Oh, of course he wouldn't. I mean, why would a good-looking boy like that rape anybody?
I don't know. He knows anybody, really.
Well, I know my son. He was innocent. He went to jail for nothing. It destroyed him. It destroyed us all.
There was this point when I think I knew he was upset, but Well, I didn't do enough, did I?
Might be a minute. Sarge, what's happening to her husband?
Being cautioned, I think.
But he's not being charged. I pulled his form out of interest. He's got an old ABH against him, putting a barmaid in hospital. She was his girlfriend at the time.
Bit of a handful, isn't he?
Well, he's got her exactly where he wants her.
Well, I'll have to go soon. I've got a lot of sorting out to do.
Finish your tea. I'll get somebody.
You couldn't take me, could you? Well, you're not wearing a uniform. The neighbours wouldn't know who you are.
Yeah, that'll be all right.
I wonder if you could take me to Robert's flat. See, I've never been. And I'd like to see it, but I don't want to go there on my own. Not the first time.
Okay. I think we can manage that. I want to warn you, though, it's no palace.
Got his sister, she'll come over. We've got to get his belongings back, haven't we? We've got everything.
Yeah, I think so. Reg, can you tell DCI I'm going to take Mr. Seaton home?
Yeah, okay.
What's she doing here? You happy now?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Mrs. Seaton.
What is it this time? Another rape? You look me in the eyes and say it. Go on, you say it to my face. You say my son raped you.
I'm not listening to this.
My son's dead because of you.
What?
You killed him. I hope you rot in hell.
All right.
It's not much, is it? Not what you'd call a home.
We can go if you like and do this later.
No, it's got to be faced. You see, he believed in people. That was his problem. Anybody who was in trouble. You know, somebody like that Yvonne Worth. She could just wrap him around her little finger.
You don't have to talk about it now, you know.
He was working round at her house, landscape gardening. And they were seeing each other, and her husband caught them. And she, that woman, she said it was a rape. Well, they were in bed together. How could he prove he didn't force her? The jury just believed every word she told them.
Mrs. Seaton, did Rob have any contact with anyone after he left prison, do you know? An old girlfriend, maybe?
No, I don't know.
A woman rang him this morning at the flat.
You see, we used to talk at least once a week. But after his release, he just shut me out of his life. He was so ashamed.
Have you updated Chris with those burglaries yet?
Oh, God, how many hours in the day are there?
We'll give it some attention, eh? And if forensics come back with the all clear on Rob Seaton, we'll be putting this to bed soon, so to speak.
Yvonne? It is Yvonne, isn't it?
Yeah?
I saw you earlier. I was with Mrs. Seaton, PC Hagen, Sun Hill.
You shouldn't be here.
I'm so sorry to bother you, but it's about Rob Seaton.
Is it true he's dead?
Afraid it is, yeah. He committed suicide earlier this morning. I'm investigating. In the case of a death like this, we have to try and find the reasons, if we can.
And why would I know the reasons?
I'm sorry, but I have to ask you, did you try ringing Rob this morning?
No. What are you suggesting? Don't you think I've been through enough today?
Did Rob try calling you last night in the early hours?
No. I don't want to talk about it. I want you to go now, please.
Yvonne, this isn't a criminal investigation. We're just trying to establish what happened in the last hours before he died. You know, who he talked to, what his state of mind was.
Look, I really can't be dealing with this right now. I want you to leave.
Okay. Here. This is my mobile number. You can call me on it any time. We can talk off the record if you like.
What's the problem? Who are you?
Hi, I'm PC Hagen, Sun Hill.
What's up and what you been saying?
I've just been asking her a few questions.
About what?
She just wanted some details about the mugging.
She already did that at the station.
Yeah. Well, sometimes things come back to you, don't they?
You all right, my darling?
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, you're cutting it a bit fine. Everything okay?
Yeah. Had a few drinks last night. Celebrating. Amy got a result.
Oh, that's terrific news. Did she get acquitted?
Not exactly community service, but she can live with that, and so can I. It's all done and dusted. We've got the mullins off our back.
Oh, that must be such a weight off your shoulders.
Yeah, back to the real world at last.
So, in a way, Vicky did her a favour by reporting her, made her face up to things.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose she did. How is she? Is she in today?
It was scandalous, sir. There was virtually no evidence, just Yvonne Worth's testimony. I think Mr. Seaton's right. It was a miscarriage of justice.
That may well be, and I understand your concern, but...
Paul Worth is a vicious bully. If Yvonne cried rape out of fear, and if Rob Seaton has been in touch with her recently...
We aren't in the if business, Vicky. This was all wrapped up 2 years ago. It's over.
The DCI is investigating a suspicious death, sir. I think this is connected.
If it's suicide, it's suicide. It doesn't matter what the underlying cause is.
Of course it does.
All right, Vicky. I'll pass this on to the DCI when he comes in. But for now, I just need to know one thing. Are you fit for work, or do you need some sick leave?
I'm fit for work, sir.
Good.
Never done, is it, sir?
Sorry, Jack? Oh, yes. Everything under control today, no nasty surprises.
Everything's in order. Were you expecting somebody, sir?
Mr. Mannion's coming.
Ah.
I want to see somebody with some clout. Quick as you can.
Sorry.
Look, I don't want palming off. My wife's gone missing. Get somebody down here, now.
Yeah, all right, mate. Do you want to calm down first?
Just listen. Your officers have been causing trouble.
Take that out of my face now. Right. Slow down. Tell me exactly what's happened or you won't get anywhere, OK?
Right. Your woman, Hagen, she came round to my house last night, winding my wife up, dragging up the past. I couldn't get anything but tears out of her all night, and when I woke up this morning, she wasn't there. I've been driving round and I can't find her. Anywhere.
Right, OK.
colouring books. Yeah.
Vicky? Danny, I've got a result. Yeah, but we can't trace the owner. It's a pay-as-you-go. Listen, I've got something else for you.
Right. Danny, give me that pay-as-you-go number, will ya? Yeah. Go on. Listen, thanks, mate. You're a star. I'll speak to you later. Bye. No. This is PC Vicky Hagen. Please don't hang up. No, you listen to me. I think we need to meet. No, this is in your best interests. Well, we have CCTV footage of you arguing in the street with Rob Seaton. Yeah. Well, you can either meet me or you can wait for CID to visit your home.
Paul loves me. He needs me. He always has.
It's a funny way of showing it.
He suffers after. He cries like a baby.
Says he'll never do it again, does he?
I was 17 when I met him. He was 27 years old. He made me feel so special. He sent me flowers every day. My friends were all dead jealous. I thought I'd met the perfect man. And I've never been unfaithful. Not once. Not till...
Did he know that you met Rob the other night? Is that why he hit you yesterday?
He didn't know for sure, but he suspected. He knew Rob was due out of prison and he knew something wasn't right with me. He's terrified of me leaving him.
Is that why he beat you up? Make you stay? Is that why you said Rob raped you? Were you terrified of what Paul would do to you?
He'd have killed me. He'd have killed both of us.
Yeah, it's Stevens and Stevens Limited. 74 Fairley Road, N16. That's the first one. Second one, still Stevens and Stevens.
Hello?
1-2 Handwick Street, EC1. Do you want another?
Hello?
Hang on a minute.
How many men have you got working on this case?
Dozens.
Don't be funny with me. Anything happens to my wife, there'd be trouble.
Yeah, don't worry about it, mate. I'm sure she'll be back when she's ready.
Mr. Worth?
If you're so frightened of Paul, why did you go and meet Rob?
I owed him. He couldn't believe what I'd done. He needed to speak to me, not in a courtroom, not with Paul watching, just him and me face to face. It was a mistake. He just couldn't get to grips with it. It just wound him up even more.
So what happened after you left?
I went home. I knew Paul was out or I'd never have left the house. Anyway, when he got back, he suddenly asked me where I'd been. I said nowhere, and he said, so why was the engine of my car warm? Well, that was it. He just went on, trying to wear me down, wouldn't let it die. And in the morning, he started again, this time with his fist.
Rob rang you in the early hours of the morning from the flat. What did he say?
I hadn't switched my mobile on. Paul doesn't even know I got one, so I didn't get the message till the morning. Anyway, when I played it back, he was threatening to kill himself. Paul was still in bed, so I took the risk and rang back. He must have already been dead by the time I called.
Yeah. I think Paul has done enough damage. And I think it's time you found the strength to leave him.
He'll never let me go.
No, he won't. And he'll continue to treat you like this as long as you let him. Hello?
Vicky? Your PR isn't switched on. Is there a problem? Yeah, well, Inspector Monroe wants a word. I don't think he's too pleased.
All right, boys and girls. Now then, have I got a surprise for you?
You went off air without telling anybody. Why?
I made a snap decision, sir. I saw a chance to get at the truth.
And another thing, what were you doing harassing Mrs. Worth last night?
I wasn't harassing her, sir.
According to her husband, you were. He says it was you who put her in the state she's in.
He's lying. She's upset because Rob Seaton's dead and she thinks it's her fault.
This is becoming an obsession.
I beg your pardon.
All right, Vicky, what did she tell you?
Nothing, sir. You're right. It's just my obsession.
Vicky?
Hi. I suppose you've heard what's happened.
Yeah. Well, I don't know the details, but I know there was a problem. How did it go with Mr. Monroe?
Yet to be resolved. I think I'm on some sort of probation.
You heard about Amy, I suppose?
No, I've not heard anything.
Community service. She'll sail through it.
That's really good news, Matt. That's great.
Yeah. Listen, she wanted me to tell you that she's really grateful. And so am I. The Mullins are out of her life for good now. She can make a fresh start. What you did wasn't easy. And you did it for the right reasons. I appreciate that now.
It's taken you long enough to see it.
Yeah, well, we all make mistakes. Don't we?
Yeah. I guess we do.
Cheers.
Right. Were you in the bath together?
She'd gone in the bedroom.
And then what?
Well, we
Oh, it's hardly bluey material, is it?
did what consenting adults do. And then I eventually fell asleep.
I'm surprised he noticed the difference.
Come in.
Chief Super's on his way up, sir.
Good, thanks, Jan.
Just describe your movements from when you came into the flat.
Kissing. Messed around in the living room for a couple of minutes, maybe.
I'm not listening to any more. This is bad.
And then we went into the bedroom.
Don't be a jelly.
I'm not being a jelly. She's me mate. Come on,
Did you
Nick.
stay there?
Yeah. I fell asleep. Polly came back and found him.
So you didn't go into the bathroom to, get some contraceptives?
I always keep them in my bag. That's me. That's my interview with the DCI.
So you're saying that you didn't actually have sex with him?
Well, if you're stupid enough to go to bed with a complete stranger, Vicky.
No, didn't have sex.
Where's it coming from?
I don't know, sir.
Well, find it. Switch it off.
Yes, sir.
Couldn't perform.
Did that bother him? So then what happened?
I went a bit quiet. I hoped he'd relax and be all right eventually.
And you left it at that, you didn't say anything else to him?
Well, I suppose I did, yeah, but it was nothing heavy. I was very tired. Fairly drunk. Didn't really care. Pathetic.
Tom. Sir, you've obviously got a bit of a crisis on your hands.
Well, hardly what I'd call a crisis. Someone's idea of a practical joke, I expect.
Oh, well, whatever. Why don't I go and have a coffee with Derek Conway while you deal with it?
Sir.
You okay?
I'm fine.
You planning your counter-attack?
No. Bigger things to think about than revenge. Life's too short.
Oh, you're not going to take this lying down, surely? Sorry.
Doesn't matter. It's just a kid's game, isn't it? I don't want to play kids' games anymore.
All units from Sierra Oscar 1. Parade room immediately. Orders of Superintendent Chandler.
Not only is this a serious breach of discipline and a humiliating experience for one of your colleagues, but the borough commander just happens to be in the building.
Oops.
Now, I am going to get to the bottom of things one way or another. We can either do it the hard way or the easy way. If the culprit has the backbone to own up and face the music, then we can deal with this and move on. But if I learn by any other means, then whoever's responsible and anyone associated with the incident can start looking for another posting right now. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So, it's up to you.
Oh, chill out with you, Cass. You were laughing out loud at the time.
We didn't know you were going to broadcast it around the station, did we?
Dave! What?
Where were you when it happened?
I refuse to answer that question on the grounds that it might incriminate me.
Don't muck me about. I said, where were you?
I was having a number 2, and before you ask, no, I haven't got any witnesses.
I might have known you wouldn't admit to it. You're pathetic.
Look, she deserved what she got. She's a pain in the ass, and you know it.
Come here!
Matt! Let him go. Leave it! I don't need this. I really don't. I'll fight my own battles from now on, OK?
Yeah, whatever.
Patrolling the other end of the patch. I need a lift.
Suppose we're going to get the 3rd degree now, are we?
Stop whinging, Dares, and drive.
Come on, then. Get it out of your system. Tell me what a nasty man I am.
You don't get it, do you, Dares? I honestly don't give a toss.
No, no. Of course you don't.
You don't know me. You haven't got a clue what I'm about. None of you have.
I know what he's about. No brake lights.
All units from Sierra Oscar, a disturbance. 108.
To Woodley Heath. Any units free to deal?
595, show me dealing.
Yeah, all right, Tony.
Sierra Oscar from 361, was that address 108 Woodley Heath?
Yeah, affirmative, Vicky.
Des, did you get that call?
I've told you, I don't do domestics.
It's Yvonne Worth's house.
I don't care if it's 10 Downing Street. I'm busy.
I was with her this morning. I've got a really bad feeling about this. She could be in a lot of trouble. Let's go for it.
Right, mate. Brake lights. Now, what are they needed for? Stop it. Hey, you stupid cow!
Yeah, Tony, a neighbour's reported shouting and screaming in the garden and stuff being smashed.
All received. I'm just round the corner, Sarge.
Looks like Mrs. Worth went back home then.
What do you want?
We've had a report. There's a problem?
No, there's no problem. Everything's fine.
You sure you're okay?
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Worth, if you don't tell us anything, we can't help you, can we? You haven't been mugged again, have you?
No, everything's fine. We're fine.
Come on!
What's happened?
Well, I got her to admit they'd have a falling out, but surprise, surprise, she doesn't want to do anything.
Where's Des? What were they arguing about?
She didn't say. So where's Des?
Stuff, Des. Tell me what she told you.
She said that they'd had a fight, her husband giving her a backhander. She doesn't want to press charges, end of story.
Where is he?
Said he stormed off in a huff.
You checked to see if he's around?
No, she told me and I believed her.
Maybe he's threatened her to get rid of us.
And maybe he stormed off in a huff.
No way. He'd be too frightened to let her go out of his sight, Vicky.
Vicky, they're going to hang you when they find out you've driven that car.
You better run back and tell them, hadn't you? Yvonne? Yvonne? What happened? Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Where's Paul?
He's gone.
Where to, Yvonne? Yvonne?
I don't know, he just stormed off.
Oh, he's just left you to pack up and walk out of his life, is he? Where is he? Tony, get in here, now! Sierra Oscar from 361, urgent message.
Yeah, go ahead, Vicky.
Ambulance required, 108 Woodley Heath, 1 male, head injuries.
And how are you going to explain your presence here? Magic carpet?
You were round the back when I went in, weren't you?
Key.
She's going to have to tell the whole story if she wants to pull out of this one.
I doubt she'll get a custodial. It was self-defence. She can disappear and start again.
If her old man lives.
At least Rob's name can be cleared. And his mother will know she was right.
Some consolation, I suppose.
Ah, Vicky.
Sir.
Well done. Des tells me you showed a lot of initiative.
Thank you, sir. Des did his bit.
And rest assured, I'll get to the bottom of this tape incident.
Oh, don't bother, sir.
Well, I will bother. I don't want stunts like that being pulled on any member of my relief.
No, honestly, sir, it's not worth it, you see. I want a transfer.
I beg your pardon?
I'd like a transfer, sir, out of the Met to one of the county forces.
Wait a minute, are you sure about this?
Yes, sir. Positive.
Vicky? Is that right what Tony says? You banged in for a transfer?
Yeah, I have.
Well, I hope it's nothing to do with me.
There's lots of things. It's just time for me to move on.
Have you thought about this? The counties?
I've been thinking about it for a while, actually. I can apply for my licence, get behind the wheel again.
You missed the Met. We're a bit green up there in the sticks, you know.
Yeah. Well, there's just too much baggage here. I need a new start, a new challenge. And I think the events of the last few days have kind of put the lid on things.
That prank with the tape must have caused you a bit of grief.
No, it didn't. That's just the point. I'd have done the same thing once.
Well, if you ever want a couch to doss on.
Thank you. I'll bear it in mind.
Vicky Hagen, a county mountie, you're winding me up.
No, it's true. Tony Stamp's just told me. She's asked the super to organise her move.
Well, she has had a nightmare here lately, I suppose. Hard luck to county boys. That's all I can say.